So shout out to my guy Will. You know, he just recently commented on a previous video and he was like, yo, how is security forces? Uh I'm going to MEPS and this is my job. Now, disclaimer, what I'm about to share in this video, this is my experience. I'm not trying to demotivate anybody that's a security forces member. All I'm saying is my experience was my experience, and that's all I'm sharing. This job may be somebody's dream job in the Air Force, and that's perfectly fine. And your experience should be, will be better than mine. Being security forces at Dover Air Force Base, Delaware, 2012 to 2018 was a shit show. Okay. Uh, Before Raven, I would rank security forces F, 0 stars. Would not recommend. Now, being security forces at Dover with Raven, C plus, and I only give it a C plus because you're not flying all the time. You know, so when you're back at the duty station, you still have to deal with the people, the leadership at the base. You know what I'm saying? Now, when you're gone and you traveling, A plus, A plus. But when you back at the base, I never been around a group of people that not only made stupid decisions, but they co-signed it. You know what I'm saying? For example, this was the type of stuff we were dealing with. Why would you have a briefing, right? And you're teaching a new way to eat soup. You know you're supposed to eat soup with a spoon. Why are you teaching people to eat soup with a fork? And people are co-signing it. And when you be like, hey Sarge, I don't think that's the right thing to do. I don't think it's logical for you to do. Once you do that, now you become a bad airman. And it's like, bruh, that's what it was for me from 2012 to 2018. Now, I don't want to bring this up, but it's what happened. Your gender plays a role on uh your placement on what I'm trying to say. Yeah, okay. Your gender plays a role on the post that you have every day. Pat, what you mean? So me, before I was a Raven, I was on day shift, 4 days on, 2 days off. Day shift is from 6 to 2, but you gotta go in at 4:15 to be armed up by 5:15. All right, so roughly a 12-hour day every day. All right. Now me personally, my schedule, my post schedule, it was main gate, flight line, church pit, housing gate. That's just what it was. My supervisor had to go to the flight chief to put me on patrol. And even with that, that was still a hassle. You know what I mean? I think I probably did patrol maybe 5 times in a year. Maybe 5 times. Like you can't grow like that. You can't get motivated being on the gate every day. You know what I'm saying? And before I became a Raider, my experience was trash, bro. It was trash. Now, if you're a good looking female, right? Same rank, y'all done came in at the same time, y'all both fresh airmen, right? That female post schedule is gonna look something like this. Flight line, patrol Bravo, another patrol Bravo, housing gate. They gonna cater cause they trying to get in cahoots with their female so they can, get with them. Bro, if you're from W watch the video, tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. So that was my experience. So if that happens to you, I'm letting you know first that it's possible, bro. Now, when it comes to leadership at that base at that time, you could tell who got bullied in high school. You could tell who didn't get no women. You could tell who ain't never had power before because they abused that power. And I'm just like, bruh, I had to catch myself because I was I was close to one time asking like, bro, who the hell you talking to? You know what I'm saying? We were the same uniform. You might be a different rank than me, but I'm a man too. First of all, you're not gonna talk to me like you crazy. Talk to your wife and kids like that, but don't talk to me like that. I'm here to let you know that favoritism is a thing and it's real in security forces. So when it happens, don't be surprised, man. But security forces as a job, it's not a bad job, bro. Like I mean you 12. I mean you 12 for the military, but it's a cool job, bro. And then the job transferred over perfectly on the outside world. Like if I wanted to get a cop job right now, I could. And I've been removed since 2018. I could be I can work anywhere in law enforcement right now if I wanted to. So that's just one of the pros that comes with being security forces. A couple cool jobs you can do within security forces. You could be investigations. You can be K9. You can work in the armory. You can work in supply back office. Uh, you can work at CADM. It's some cool gigs within security forces. Oh, Raven, of course. But before you get there, you gotta put your time in. And that time that I'm talking about is on that gate, that main gate, boy. So be prepared to be on that main gate and that housing gate because that's where they put them new airmen at. All right, so look, there's also this thing called PRP. PRP is basically nukes, and they have PRP bases. Now you know if you have a PRP base at the end of tech school, okay? You get your base where you're going at tech school towards the end, towards graduation. All right. Now I was supposed to go to a PRP base, but I didn't. I got disqualified. And I ended up at Dover, so I don't really have any knowledge of PRP. I just know they guard nukes, and that's all I know. Now the fun part of security forces is doing the traffic stops and well, I ain't really write no tickets because I don't want no whole ass person. You know what I'm saying? The traffic stops, the responding to alarms and responding to domestic violence. That's fun. I ain't gonna lie. You get a nice little adrenaline rush, and you feel like somebody. you know, you do get a lot of respect. Well, I ain't gonna say a lot. People do. They hold you to a higher regard because you are the first line of defense. You know what I'm saying? People gonna call security forces before they call anybody else. So I guess that's cool in a way. If that makes you feel better, then hell yeah. So if a new airman came up to me and be like, "Yo, how can I make my security forces career better? How can I advance?" I would say, to try to go up for them jobs, like I said, like the K9 and the tech school instructor and all that type of stuff. But I would for sure say, go Raven. Raven is the best job in the Air Force, period. You know what I mean? Uh, it's 6 bases that you have to be at to be eligible for Raven. It's Dover, Travis, McDill, McGuire, Andrews, and Charleston. Did I say Charleston already? Well, if I didn't, it's a video right here that tell you all the 6 bases you need to be at. All right, go Raven, go Raven, and stay Raven as long as you can, bro. Because trust me, the regular security forces members, they do not like Ravens. They don't like Ravens because they couldn't do it. Okay, uh, and it's usually people that's out of shape that hates on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you mad at me because I was in shape and I passed Raven? Because bro, one of the things you have to do to become Raven is pass the PT test. Not only pass it, but you gotta have a 90. Now, it's them fat tech sergeants and fat staff sergeants that's on profiles and they can't run, they can't do sit-ups. That's the people that's gonna be mad at you because you're a Raven. But you know, that's a different subject for a different day. But if you're also that person, you're like, Pap, I don't want to be a Raven. I don't want to do K9. I don't want to know that stuff. I just got security forces because it was available. Now that I'm in it, I don't like it. How do I get out of it? Cross train. That's the only option. Or get in trouble and get out. Okay? That's the only thing I can say to you. Cross train or get in trouble and get out. But I would not advise getting in trouble because you don't want that dishonorable discharge. Alright? So you just gotta thug it out. All in all, man, security forces is not a bad job. It really is what you make it. If you have the right mindset, you're gonna go a long way. If you have a bad mindset, it's gonna be a long enlistment. As long as you have a good supervisor, a good flight chief, people that really cares for the airmen and they care about their careers and seeing them advance, then you're gonna be straight, bro. You're gonna be straight. Cross training is where you change career fields and go to a whole different job, right? You go from like security forces to services or security forces to a crew chief. Now I don't really know how that process goes because I never done it, but that's an option. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to stick out security forces, I pray for you. You know what I mean? But appreciate all of the support, man. Y'all got any more questions? Drop it down in the comments, and I'll make a video on it. If you like this video, like the video, rock with the channel, rock with me. Subscribe to the channel, turn on all post notifications. Follow me on the socials. You could DM me. I'm gonna get back to you. I'm a real person. And yeah, good luck to y'all. Y'all stay safe, and I'll catch you on this video, bruh.